Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSix Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to get the best picture settings for your Xbox One and how to improve your graphics. Coming up next in this Xbox tutorial. I'm on my home screen of my Xbox One, and I'm going to press the Xbox button on my controller and pop open the side menu. Then I'm going to go to the right to the Systems tab and then go down to Settings. Select Settings and then go down to Display and Sound and go to the right to Video Output. Now this option I'm going to show you is going to increase the blacks and overall colors on the screen. Now the first thing we're going to want to do is make sure our display resolution is set to the highest our TV has available for us. So if you're on 720p and you have a 1080p TV, you're going to be getting a lower resolution and overall lower quality for your picture on the screen. So make sure it's the highest available for your TV. I'm going to go ahead and select 1080p because I have a 1080p monitor. Next, go over to the Advanced tab and go to Video Modes. Under this option, I suggest going through here and just check marking everything. You can read through the description and find out what they are. Some people may have more options for them to check mark. I only have 2 on my screen, but check mark as much as possible. And then let's go back and go to Video Fidelity and Overscan. Now I suggest going to Display and just going to Auto Detect / Recommended, and then going over to Video Fidelity, Color Depth. If you have the option to go to 30 bits or 36 bits per pixel, that will increase the pixels on your screen and overall quality, so make sure you have the highest one selected. Once you do, go ahead and go down to color space. Right now it's set to standard recommended. If you go down to PC RGB, you'll notice when you go to switch anyways, now you can see on the screen that the blacks are much blacker. And I enjoy this when I'm playing games like Call of Duty Blackout, looking off in the distance. The shadows actually look like shadows as opposed to gray blobs. Go ahead and try this out for yourself. Go to color spacing and set to PC RGB. And you can always switch it back at any point in time. And also for overscan for borders, some apps add a border so they don't run off the edge of the screen on some of the TVs. If you don't want apps to add a border, turn this setting off. But I leave it on because I don't like my applications running off the side of my screens. Xbox actually has a specific option on here. If you go back and go to Setup and then go to Calibrate TV. If you open up your TV menu by pressing Menu or Options on your TV remote and go into Picture Settings, you can line up your settings so each of these colors you see on the screen look absolutely vibrant. Go through the Calibrate TV section and read through it and align your colors perfectly. Now, leave your TV on for about 5 minutes before you go ahead and do this, and set your TV to the highest resolution. There's 5 or 6 different pages to go through, so go to the next button. And some really good options in here are set your picture mode to cinema, movie, or standard, and then you want your color temperature to warm 1, low, mid, or neutral. Then dynamic contrast or black tone or shadow detail, turn this off. Color management or dynamic color, turn that off. Edge enhancement or motion lighting, turn that off. And the reason for this is some TVs may have a delay, input lag, between the controller and what's displayed. And these options above will increase that input lag. And this is the aspect ratio page. Make sure your sharpness is as low as possible without the picture on your screen showing up as a blur. And then use these lines. The full will represent the green or yellow, and that will allow you to see everything that's displayed on your screen. And then the minimum, the blue one, that is the line you do not want to go across. So go to the picture setting on your TV, scroll down to screen adjustment, and my TV has a screen adjustment setting that says fit to screen, and with that I can see the entire yellow / green background. And setting up your brightness on your TV is very important. For brightness, turn this all the way up, then turn it down so the large closed eye to the right just disappears barely. So you want to barely see the closed eye on the right hand side. I can just barely make it out, so it seems like my brightness setting is okay. Might be a little bit too dark. And for contrast, adjust the contrast to your preference so you can barely see the large sun image to the right. The sun may not be visible on some TVs, so it seems like my contrast is a little bit too high right now. The large eye on the bottom should be visible. If not, turn down the contrast. And you should also be able to make out the block strips on the right hand side. And here's another screen to help you visually see everything when you're adjusting your settings on your TV. And here's another area where you can adjust your brightness again. You should be able to see the distinct blocks between the markers below. If this video on getting the best picture settings for your Xbox One helped you out, make sure to leave this video a like and subscribe to my channel down below for more Xbox One health videos coming up next on YourSixStudios.